Okay. God, I hope that looks good. Is it a good angle? Who cares? Hello to the producers of the Powerpuff Girls live action gritty take on the CW. It's a real thing. Look it up. My name is Chad White, and I want to do this self-tape audition from home for the show for Gangster Number 6. So I guess we haven't elevated ourselves past those types of stereotypes, even on the CW. So here is my reading. I also want to tell you that I do run a website where I talk to famous people, and it's really good. Nobody goes to it, even though people tell me all the time they do, and they're lying to me. And I just wanted to say that I should at least be Gangster Number 1, because I do believe that one does have lines and Gangster Number 6 doesn't. So just saying, just throwing it out there. I mean, I am known in the industry, so. Ooh. All right, that's Gangster Number 6 getting hit by bubbles in the stomach. So thank you. I'll give you a different version of the line reading. Ooh. So there you go. My reel is attached to this.
It's news time. Delivering to you the news you didn't know about, the news you didn't care about, and the news you didn't know you cared about. With host, Chad White. Now, here's that host, Chad White.
Welcome back to News Time. I'm your host, Chad White, and this is the CW news you didn't know about. CW? That's me. Very dumb joke. Welcome back to News Time. Like I just said, listen, this is something special. We got the very first TV season on the CW with a full week of shows. This is the first time in 27 years that this has ever happened. All right, and now CW obviously used to be UPN before it was a CW, but that's neither here nor there. 27 years without them having a full week of brand new shows. So you know that networks air shows between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. That's known as prime time. But not all networks were doing that for such a long time. In fact, the CW only had new shows from, Monday to Thursday, I believe, when it first launched, and then it started doing Friday shows. Slowly opened up to Saturday shows, and now it's also doing Sunday shows, which started 3 years ago. Saturday shows started this month of October. Typically, a broadcast network, airs more, at least than 14 hours of shows per week. CW is now airing at least 14 hours of shows, 8 to 10. Fox airs about 15 hours of shows. It does not typically have a Saturday programming slot. Other networks like ABC, CBS, and NBC air at least 22 hours of brand spanking new shows, which is insane. That's so many hours. That's so many Law and Orders, so many FBIs, so many. Dick Wolf really needs to head over to ABC. Bring a couple of shows over there, at least 3. So affiliate stations, in order to get back the time that they are technically losing, they get to air 1 hour of shows from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. because of the new schedule. The time slot used to belong to kids shows. That's where you could see Kids WB and Fox Block or whatever those shows were. Then that moved over to cable. Then suddenly that hour went to syndicated shows like the Steve Wilkos Show or Jerry Springer or Ricky Lake. Was Ricky Lake on CW? I don't really know. I'm not entirely sure if Ricky Lake existed in the time frame of UPN and CW and also existed on this. So why in the world would CW want to do something like this? Well, the answer is very easy. They wanted to sell more ad space to advertisers. Now that works both on linear and on digital. But if you have an extra 2 hours for brand spanking new originals, such as the Legends of the Hidden Temple reboot with adult contestants, and it's not as kinky as it sounds, or for the iHeartRadio Music Festival, then advertisers are going to want to sell more ads on that as opposed to reruns of locally made shows. I believe there's a Georgia Bulldogs sports show on the Atlanta version of the CW. So there you have it. The CW finally has a brand spanking new full schedule. That started this TV season, and they're going to continue on into the mid-season. So hopefully we'll see them open up into more programming. There's original programming on Saturday night that is typically, the iHeart Music Festival or something that probably isn't going to play well because A, it's Saturday night, and B, it's the CW. What shows are really doing well on CW besides Riverdale? And that's it. That's probably it. Riverdale. Maybe Roswell? I don't know. I don't watch that stuff. But listen, there's something that you should watch. It is more news time. You can subscribe to us and check out our other shows. You can head to the website, cpluscomedy.com, where I talk to your favorite comedians. And also, I forget how to end this show. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at cpluscomedy. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Chad Black White. Like us on Facebook. Listen to the Constitutionals podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. And I did just say podcast, but listen, I think you should cast me in this show. I'm very desperate, and I'll do anything, even nudity.